Hello and welcome to another beauty box unboxing. So today it's my OK box for August to September 2025. This is a subscription which costs £15 per month. You can cancel or pause this one, and there's always an offer on their website for first time subscribers where you can get your first box for £8.99, and there's usually a free gift with it as well. So with this one, they start to distribute it around about the 15th of the month. So if you like what you see in this particular edit, you'll need to subscribe before the middle of September. In the box, you always get a couple of vouchers for OK magazine. These are worth £9.20 in their own right, and that's usually included in the overall value that they give to the box. You also get a leaflet which details information on the contents of the box. So this month's edit is called the Sundown edit, and it's worth over £90. Now the leaflet does say it's worth over £100, but I think there might have been an error in pricing on one of the products, which is correct on the website, which is where they say it's worth over £90. And I did check it with that brand's website as well, and it is the lower amount, unfortunately. OK says summer's ending, but your glow doesn't have to. Nourish and enhance your summer glow with our expert pick of 5 makeup and skincare products to soak up the final rays of the season for a golden hour that lasts all day. So the first product in here is one of two really that go together. It is the Wild Science Lab Somerset Rose Body Wash. This is 40 ml. It's a travel size worth £8. Laura Mully, OK's beauty and wellness editor, says this has the most gorgeous scent, like English country gardens, and it also contains skin beneficial ingredients too. Calming rose water, detoxifying sea salt and antibacterial lavender. This travel-friendly tube is perfect for any last-minute summer getaways. And they say the gentle formula removes impurities while nourishing and hydrating the skin, and the rich, soothing lather leaves skin soft, smooth and rejuvenated. So I have given this a go this morning in my shower, and yeah, I quite liked it. It's a little bit runnier than I expected, but not too bad. And you don't need that much of it to get a really good lather going. I think it's going to last. It feels quite heavy still, actually, surprisingly so. So I was assuming it was only going to last about maximum of 4 washes, but do you know what? I'm not so sure. It feels really heavy still. So the smell of this, it's a lovely thing to use, great lather, but the smell of this is not quite what I expected. It smells of lemon. Nowhere there did it say it's going to smell of lemon, but I did check the ingredients on the back, and it's got that lemony or something acid, which is a citrusy smell, which I guess is where that lemon smell for me is coming from. So I used it. It was good in the shower in the morning, a good wake me up kind of smell. But the interesting thing was, after a while, I started getting the odd whiff of rose, and I'm talking like fresh rose from a garden, not the artificial rose kind of fragrance, but proper fresh rose. So I think it's quite clever. It's almost like a perfume where it gives the little notes here and there. I think I might get lavender as well, a little bit, and there's something else there. It's really, really nice. I am much more impressed by that product than I thought I was going to be. I like it a lot. And then the next one goes hand in hand with it. I'm just making sure it's the right one. No, they look the same. This is Wild Science Lab Somerset Rose Body Lotion. So again, this is a 40 ml travel size worth £8. Laura says after using your Wild Science Lab body wash, follow with this matching body lotion to not only deeply hydrate your skin, but also lock in that lovely scent. Shea butter and cocoa butter work to deeply nourish and hydrate. It restores your moisture to your skin, leaving it soft, and it restores moisture to your skin, leaving it soft and radiant, and it provides long-lasting hydration for rough, dry or dull skin. So I gave this a go, and the same thing. It starts off smelling of lemon. I used this on my legs and my arms. Did I use it on all my legs? I think I did, and it's lasted again. It feels like there's still quite a bit in there, so it's done a really good job. It does blend in really quickly really well, but it smells of lemon. It smells of lemon with something else in the background, but mainly lemon. However, after a little while, now I put this on a long time ago, so I'm barely getting anything now, although there is still something there. But after a while, it didn't, I wouldn't say it smelled of rose exactly, but it smelled really lovely and gentle and clean and nice. So I like it a lot more than I thought I would. I was thinking if I don't like it, I use them at night time when I'm not that bothered about what they smell like, or, you know, they can go on my legs sort of thing. But I will use this as a daytime one. I can just about smell it. It's really interesting. So yeah, much better. These were the two I was thinking, well, I'm not really bothered about those, but I actually think I like them the best now. Okay, the next product in here is by Beauty Pro. It's the Squalane Nourishing Facial Sheet Mask. It's a full size, worth £6. Well, it would be, wouldn't it? I mean, you wouldn't get a half size face mask, although I suppose you could. Laura says skin can sometimes feel drier than usual at the end of summer, and this super nourishing sheet mask is just the thing to repair and rehydrate your complexion in just 15 minutes. I also love these Beauty Pro masks for being 100% biodegradable, even the packaging. And OK says Squalane helps smooth and condition the skin, promoting a soft, supple feel. Passion fruit intensely hydrates to refresh the complexion and reduce the look of tiredness. And organic sweet orange and almond oils are naturally rich in skin-loving nutrients to help nourish and refine the skin's appearance for a more radiant glow. And to use it, you place it on cleaned up dry skin, remove after 15 to 20 minutes. I had a go with this. Oh, and they do say massage in any remaining serum, and they've given a top tip. Scoop out any remaining serum in the packet and apply to dry areas of skin on your body for maximum benefits, which is what I actually did today. I've not done that before. I never think of these things, which are quite simple really, but there you go. My brain doesn't work like that. But I did have a go with it today. It was jam-packed with serum. Beauty Pro ones always seem to be. I advise you to open it over a sink, otherwise you will get a drip on your setting like I did. Luckily there was a cover on it, so it wasn't too bad. It is just the normal kind of looking, I mean, there's still loads of serum on it, and I did take the excess, rubbed it into my elbows and knees today, but it's just still soaking in serum. It's ridiculous. It does have a smell to it. This is going to drip, I know it is. I'm a bit scared to open this up, so you might have to I might have to go off a minute. Oh no, there we go, so it's just your normal hello kind of mask, very serumy. I liked using it. Sorry, I'm just trying to work out where to put it without making a mess. I enjoyed using it very much because it just stays in place. Those ones, you know, they're just so sort of serum sticks to your face, and afterwards you take it off covered, so you can just massage it and it's beautiful. I was trying another product as well today, and I wasn't sure whether to use the two together, but I did with no ill effects, and I enjoy using that one. It's lovely. So I think as well, at this time of year, your skin needs that extra moisture and nourishment, particularly with all this hot weather we've been having in the UK. That's one thing I pay particular attention to. I'm not drinking enough half of the time at the moment because I'm always out and about, and that just, I don't drink too much when I'm out and about in case I want the toilet 30,000 times. But I should do. I try and make up for it when I get home. But that's a lovely mask, so happy with that one. Now the next one is one I have not tried out. This is the Earth Skin Glow Fusion Shimmer Gel. It's 100 mils, full size. This is worth £39.99. Laura says the product you don't know you need until you try it. This refreshing body gel gives skin the most beautiful golden hour glow without feeling sticky or heavy or looking artificially sparkly. Whether you're finishing summer with a real tan, a fake tan or no tan, this instantly enhances all skin tones. It adds a luminous, buildable shimmer to your skin, leaving it silky smooth and glowing, and you apply the desired amount to clean dry skin, gently massaging circular motions until fully absorbed. It does suggest using it on areas like your décolletage or where the sun will naturally hit for a radiant glow. So I haven't tried it out yet. I'm going to use it on this arm. I have got fake tan on. I think it looks a little bit better than last time when there wasn't any at all on my hand. So hopefully I rectified that. There probably are, but oh, there's one of these little things on the top, which hopefully I can see that. Yes. And I'm going to pop it on this arm and just see if we can see any difference after I've rubbed it in. So that's what it looks like now. Oh, I can see a difference. Whether you can, oh yes, that's actually quite nice. It feels quite cooling. It feels like it's just really silky soft blending in. And oh my goodness me, it smells of chocolate. How does that work? It smells of chocolate cake. So I don't know whether my sense of smell's gone completely out of the window, but it smells, that's not good. That's not good for my diet. It smells of a really nice chocolate cake. So I don't know whether you can tell any difference in terms of it being shimmery, sparkly, or whatever. I think I can a little bit, maybe. I'm not sure. Things like this, I think sometimes you need to look at in the daylight. So I'm going to pop outside of this room, have a look and report back. I'll be back in a sec. So in the natural light, I can't really tell any difference whatsoever, but in this light, there is a bit of a shimmer to it. So I'm not 100% sure on that one. Maybe it will look better on my legs or something like that. I'm not sure these sorts of things work so well on arms, but there is a slight difference in this light, I would say. But the smell of chocolate cake is amazing. Okay, the next product in here is by Delilah, and this is the one where I think they put it down as £32.50 on the leaflet, and it's actually £23.50, and I can't find it. So I'm just going to have to pause. I thought I knew where I put that, but it is not there. I'll be back in a sec. It was there. I just put my glasses on top of it. So this is Delilah Stay the Night Smooth Shadow Stick in the shade Copper Beach. As I say, this is worth £23.50, and I think they put £32.50 on the leaflet. Laura says these Luxe shadow sticks are a makeup artist's favourite and so easy to use. Simply scribble on and blend out for an instant eye makeup look. This is such a flattering colour, a pretty shimmery copper that accentuates any eye colour. Crease, smudge, sweat and waterproof. It is. I should have put it is crease, smudge, sweat and waterproof. I thought there was something going to follow. Do you know what I mean? It sounded like there was something meant to happen afterwards. Apply the shadow stick directly to the eyelid and then smudge and blend with either a finger or a brush. Simply pull out the end cap to reveal a handy built-in sharpener for precision application. You can use it alone to add instant glamour to the eyes or apply as a base for your favourite powder eyeshadows to prevent creasing and prolong wear. This is the little pencil sharpener that they talk about. Just goes in the bottom there. And this is what it looks like. So I'll show you on the back of my hand. There it is. So it's quite lighter than I expected. I thought it would be quite dark, and I'm not so keen on the dark ones because I don't think they suit my eyes. But this one I used as a base, all out, not quite in the corner, but from just about there, all over the lower part of my lid. I put that, and then in the corner I put a couple of matte kind of shades, browny kind of colours, and then blended them in, which they did blend in a lot better than I thought they would. I think when you've got a little crayon eyeshadow on, you do need a little bit more blending when you're putting powder products on there, but they do sort of last. They enhance, they're more pigmented when you use them on top of a crayon. So hopefully you can see it, because this should be the bit round about in the middle. But even with the matte shadows at the end, they look kind of shimmery, I think, because that's underneath. So I think it did a nice job. These aren't colours I normally wear. I tend to go a bit brighter these days. So in the summer, it's more pinks and purples. But it's an okay, it's not my favourite kind of look, I've got to say. But I will keep this because I'm going to try and experiment with it using the pinks and the purples and different colours. Okay, that's the end of the box. So we had the body wash and the body cream, which I actually like possibly the best of the box. That's really strange for me to say that, but it's only because of the interesting smells that you get from them, and I really like them. The mask, always love a mask, especially one of the Beauty Pro ones that are just so full of serum. It's amazing. Then we had this I'm still not sure about this. I don't know. Do you know what's putting me off? It's the smell of chocolate cake, because it's just not good for me. It's not good for me because it's just making me want to eat one. So I'm not sure about that. I might pass that on to somebody else. And then we get the Delilah Gorgeous Crayon, which I do like. I think that colour is not as intense and dark as I thought it was going to be, and it is very usable. So I like it this month. I did see the preview. I knew I wanted to try it because there was nothing in there. To be honest, there was nothing in there that I went, oh, wow. But there was nothing in there that I thought, oh, I don't want that. So I'm really glad I got it, particularly because these two really surprised me. So a quick update on things in life generally. So it is still Advent calendar season. It's still driving me insane with deciding what I want to get and what not I don't want to get. I got my Liberty calendar delivered and I was very impressed. I haven't looked at it properly, but I opened the box and it's in a cloth bag thing. Does that happen every year? I mean, I've never had this calendar before, so it's my first time. I don't know. I don't remember seeing videos on it. Maybe I have. My memory's awful. But just seeing it in the bag, I was like, oh, this just the feeling of excitement was so. It's back in its box now because it is a Christmas present for me, so I'm not allowed to look. All I want to do is open that box and have another look because I was so impressed with just that bit of it. So the other ones that are on my radar, this year I do want to get about 3 really decent ones. The other one that I really like the look of is Fortnum & Mason. I think it's still available, I'm not sure, but it's £265 and there's only 26 products in there. The thing is, I really like the look of most of those 26 products, even the soap in tins, which I know some people wouldn't think that was very good, but for me, I love that. That would be one of the best things in there. And there's some bath salts, which I love the look of and the way I think they're packaged as well, judging from the picture, and some perfumes, which, do you know what, that's my... If the OK box started doing sample perfumes in there, it would make my life so very much happier. Anyway, enough of that. There are perfumes in the Fortnum & Mason one, and they look really interesting and ones that I've not had before. So that's like thinking I really want it. I saw the Cult Beauty one as well, and the Cult Beauty one I wasn't going to get this year because I had it last year and there were a couple of things that I didn't really like about it, and it was just really the way that the products were packaged and presented almost, and one of them was the seal had been open on it, so I just ended up getting rid of that. So that was really annoying, and it was something I wanted too. So this year I was thinking I'm not getting Cult Beauty, but then I've seen the preview and I really like the look of it. Now there's 2 types. I think there's one that's in for the UK, I think it's called the limited edition. I think that one's got perfumes in, and the rest is ones that can be delivered outside the UK, is my understanding of it, without the perfume items. And I think that's because they can't distribute the perfumes to certain places. So that's one that I now think that I actually want. I saw the Space NK preview. Again, great box, but there's something holding me back on that one that I'm not sure what it is. I don't know. part of Mia likes it. I think it's because there's only 2 perfumes in it, which makes me think, are they doing their perfume advent calendar again this year? I hope so, because I will get it if they do. Then I don't know, but yeah, there's something holding me off the main one. Also Selfridges, I saw that one. At first I was, yeah, I really want this, but there were a few things that have put me off, and I'm kind of like, my feeling is I got to go with that excited gut feeling like I had for the Liberty one, which now I'm really excited about, so that when I get it again, I feel that, like, you know, that feeling of like Christmassy excitement, childlike excitement. And I think I'm only going to get that from Fortnum & Mason. I'm probably saying this, it's probably all sold out now, hasn't it? But I don't know. I just don't know what to do. And obviously there's some that we still haven't seen. John Lewis, I always like the look of, and I've had that before, so I would look for that. And it's usually a little bit cheaper. And then I've seen, I think, was it Look Fantastic? I did see that. I wasn't not too bothered about that. Glossy Box, I think, will probably, Glossy Box to me is always better than Look Fantastic, which seems weird, doesn't it? It should be the other way around, but for my personal preferences, that's how it is. So yes, it will be interesting to see that. And the OK one, and also Sephora and various other ones. There's loads. It's just too much. It's too much. I honestly don't know what to do. So if anyone's got any advice, what do you think? Should I just go for the Fortnum & Mason? Because I feel that's kind of like inner excitement about it. I don't know what to do. Anyway, I am going to be doing another beauty box unboxing. Now, this is the latest in beauty box that I think's actually sold out quite quickly. It's the anti-aging one that they did for £30. I'm still going to film it, I think. I haven't made my own mind up for definite. It depends how much time I've got left. I don't normally film boxes that have sold out, but I think this one might be worth doing because there's some interesting stuff in here. I haven't tried it all out, mainly because I wasn't sure whether I was going to film it or not. And one of them I'm going to use in my homemade advent calendar. So I probably will still film it, I think, if I've got time. So I got that box, but I haven't had any others, and there's nothing on the horizon at the moment. Sorry, the light keeps, the wire to my ring light is right next to my legs, so it keeps slightly flickering. So I hope that's not bothering you when I touch it. It's been an interesting week. I think it's just over a week since I did my last video. I've been to Gloucester for a night, which was very nice. I had Wednesday off. What did I do? I think, I did some Reiki, and then I think that was it really. I didn't do a lot on Wednesday. Went to Gloucester on Thursday, which was really nice. I've been there a few times. Gloucester Quays, stay in the Premier Inn there. Interesting because they've blocked off the path that we normally walk to the restaurants, which is why we like it there, because it's so near to the restaurants. But never mind, we went and had dinner out in a place called Cole, which I really, really like. And it was, the service there is fabulous. There's such lovely people that work there. And the food was good too. I had fish and chips, which I haven't had for ages, and it was lovely. And a chocolate brownie, which was the lightest. That's why this chocolate cake's not helping. The lightest chocolate brownie I've had in a long time. So yeah, it was lovely. Had a bit of a walk around Gloucester. Love Gloucester, been before. Love the cathedral there. It's got a whispering gallery, which is really good. You stand at either end and just whisper and can hear. I love that place. It's just a beautiful cathedral and a beautiful place to be, with the docks and everything. And our room looked out over some water slightly in the distance, but it was there. It was visible, which was really nice. I didn't sleep greatly. I never do the first night away. This is the problem with just going away for 1 or 2 nights. I never properly sleep because it takes me that long to get used to a new place. But it was still really, really nice, and I had a great time. And I've got 2 more days off. It's Saturday today. I've got tomorrow and Monday, because it's bank holiday, and I'm going to do some walking and walk off that fish and chips and brownie. I can't remember last week whether I said I'd had my nails done. I've got a feeling I didn't, because I was going to say I've had them done. I know it's not matching my blue this week, but I was wearing green last video. And I thought I want to not wear green again this time because I don't like to repeat too much. But I love my nails. So my beautiful friend Laura did them, and they sort of, as you can see, glittery on most. But I don't know whether you can see on that. There's like a little stencil thing on them, which is so pretty. I'm loving these. These are my favourite nails that I've had done so far. The other thing I don't know whether I mentioned last time was my seasonal shelf ornaments. I changed it up for August, which I put sort of seaside beachy holiday things. So there's a boat there and some seagulls and some little figures in little bathing costumes and some beach huts. So I thought I'd mention that as well. That's it really. To be quite honest, there's not much going on in my life. It's always a repeat of the same, which is like Reiki, beauty products, exercise. Well, walking is my exercise, and that's about it. But you know, it's okay. It's an okay life. And I think sometimes you have to look at your life and think, okay, it's not very exciting. It's not like what you see on the telly or anything like that. But it's okay. I'm happy with it. I'm content. That's the word, content. I like that word. It describes me completely. It's not exciting, but it's contentment. Anyway, I am going to send you some wonderful, healing, contented energy so that you can look at your life and think, do you know what? It's not that bad. There's bad things happen in it, but there's good things too. And if there aren't any good things, if you cannot feel like that, I'm going to send you a burst of positive, manifesting energy so that you can try and grab hold of that as well and just try and make things better. And I really wish that for you. And by wishing it, it will happen. Sending you loads and loads of love, positive energy. I hope you have a wonderful week and brilliant bank holiday as well if you're here in the UK, and if you're anywhere else, just a great week. Hopefully I'll see you again here very soon. Take care.